Classical Conversations, Cycle 1, Week 6, History. Tell me about some ancient Greeks. Homer was a famous poet. Pythagoras was a famous mathematician. Socrates was a famous philosopher. And Archimedes was a famous inventor. Shaped Western ideas. Ancient Greek city-states were among the first democracies. Homer was a famous poet. Pythagoras was a famous mathematician. Socrates was a famous philosopher. And Archimedes was a famous inventor. Shaped Western ideas. Ancient Greek city-states were among the first democracies. All right, so we're going to use hand shapes. Yes, we're going to use letter hand shapes for people's names and then what they were known for. So we have an H, and he was a poet. A poet expresses. You're going to have like a flat O instead of regular O. It's going to be a flat O. And it starts here, and you're expressing out. Expressive. Pythagoras, this is a P. If they're hard to do, think of, okay, let's do the V. Put one finger out. This is K. Put it down. This is P. Pythagoras was a famous mathematician. For math, we're going to do, kind of think of it, well, this is a M. And that's kind of what we're doing, is we're doing M hand shapes, but putting them up. So think of like the Boy Scout thing, and they brush on each other. I actually don't know the reason for this. Math. Then you have Socrates. This is an S. It looks like a fist. And he was a philosopher. So we're going to take that P hand shape again and shake it near our heads for a philosopher. Then you have Archimedes. A hand shape, was a famous inventor. We're going to take 4, bring it near our head and put it up. Like, I have all these ideas. This is a sign for invent. Invent. And these ideas shaped Western ideas. So for shaped, we're going to do this sign. This means develop. It means things are getting better or they're changing. Develop. And then we're going to do the sign for culture, because that's really what they did. Culture. You could also do a C hand shape. Put it near your one hand. Have it face you. And you do it down like this. Culture. Or you could just do the sign for idea. That it shaped Western ideas. This is more ASL accurate with interpreting. Then we have ancient Greek city-states. So we're going to sign old for ancient. Greek is with G hand shape between our eyebrows to our nose. And city-states, we're just going to go, oh, there's all these little city stuff. If that's too much for the song, you could just do ancient Greek city-states maybe, or just ancient Greek city-states. Then they were among the first democracies. So we're going to have our thumb up with our non-dominant hand, and we're going to touch it. This means number 1. It was the first. It was the first. Democracies are people or the public voting. You could sign among the first democracies. Voting is non-dominant hand O. Have it face yourself. Dominant hand F. And think of like you're putting your votes in, voting. So to simplify it, you could do ancient Greek city-states were among the first democracies. So there's a lot of ways that you can change this to fit you and your classroom.